Hello everyone and welcome to The Last of Us Grounded Difficulty Tips and Tricks. So this is a guide I wanted to do after I finished my own walkthrough because I ended up doing things differently from other guides or other advices that people gave. So I wanted to do my own thing. So let's begin. Number 1. Upgrade paths. So the upgrade for weapons should be holders and ammo capacity and nothing else, really. You don't need nothing else. If you want to focus on a weapon, you could do the rifle because it has the highest damage modifier. At least I did, but I ended up using it like twice in the whole game. So really, if you have a weapon and you are actually exploring and grabbing all the parts that you should be doing, then you can choose a weapon that you like and also upgrade it. But if not, just holders and ammo capacity is fine. Number 2, usage of inventory. So you should scavenge, like I said, scavenge and explore and get all the parts and items, but you should not craft anything. And this is really crucial and strange that it's not mentioned in other guides. Like, you can have the parts to craft an item and totally not craft it. And for example, when you get to a shiv door and you need a shiv, then craft the shiv and open the door. And this goes for all the other items in the game. So yeah, just keep the parts and only craft them when you need them, nothing else. Number 3, bottle and brick attack. So you should already know this. You throw a bottle or brick to the head of an enemy, you stun them, and then you finish them with a melee weapon or even with your fists. But keep in mind that if you do this with clickers, with your fists, they will bite you and you will have to restart the checkpoint. So basically, no fisting the clickers. Number 4, use friendly NPCs to your advantage. So yeah, this is really important. In the parts that you are accompanied by Bill, Tommy, or what's his face? David, that's right. When you're playing with Ellie, as Ellie, you should use them like shields. So you stand behind them from the perspective of the enemy, so the enemy can grab them. And when they get grabbed and ask for help, that's a perfect opportunity to finish the enemy. Or when they struggle with an enemy and they throw the enemy away, when they are thrown, they are actually really vulnerable to a melee weapon or fists. So you can do that, except the clicker, of course. Number 5, awareness. So you should use a headset or just turn the volume up and really pinpoint where the enemies are at all times. You don't have the listening mode, which is great actually, because I didn't like it, like not even in normal. I don't know if you have it on hard. I think you do. I actually think you do. But I really didn't like it, like ever. I didn't use it because it feels like a wall hack, and it's just sad that it's in the multiplayer too. So, well, whatever. Number 6, make noise with bottle and bricks. This is a technique that you'll have to do to get past through certain parts in the game. Just throw a bottle or brick and you should cut the attention of the enemy. And if the random AI decide to move the enemy towards the location of the noise, you can stealth through. So keep in mind that the random AI of some enemies, like stalkers, runners, and humans, can make them turn around and in any second and just make some weird shit, like spontaneously make some weird shit. So yeah, always be, as I said before, if you are unsure of the situation, then don't do it. Number 7, you only need to kill 2 bloaters, and this is right. You only need to kill the 2 that are mandatory. You don't really have to kill anyone else, like the one that is in the university basement, the bloater that's there, or the 2 bloaters here. You will see in a second how I get past them. So only the 2 mandatory. So don't worry about keeping items for those fights. Number 8, the hunt. So the hunt is probably going to be the toughest fight on grounded, as it was for me. Really, the best advice I can give you for the hunt is just to watch my video. I have 2 videos actually for the hunt. But if you don't just like use the bow a lot in this part, I hope you save the arrows. You should really have saved the arrows for this part. And keep in mind that in the first stage, when the monsters are coming through the windows, you can actually spend all the ammo of the rifle, and David will throw extra ammo at you. I think there are 6 bullets in total that he gives you, but he only does this once. So keep that in mind. If you empty the rifle again, then you're emptied. And really get good with the bow, because it's a beautiful ammo. It's a beautiful weapon, and you should really pray to not broke like a lot of arrows. So yeah, that's kind of random and unlucky, but yeah, that's all I can say. And for the second stage, when the bloater jumps, that's the second mandatory bloater that you have to kill. When he jumps from the elevator to the ground, if you can, leave a bomb on the ground, because he will jump on top of it and it will take half away his health like instantly, and you can finish him off then with a Molotov or another bomb, or shooting at him, or letting David shoot at him for a little while, but that's kind of risky. So if you have a bomb, throw it on the ground when he jumps at, or throw it at him and then throw a Molotov, and that thing should finish the second stage. And for the last part, number 9, Left Behind. So the ending of the Left Behind, the end fight of Left Behind is really tough. So the only advice I can give you, besides watching my walkthrough, is in the entire DLC, just don't spend any ammo. Like for the pistol or the bow, don't spend it. Get to the last part stealthily without using any ammo, because you will really need the bows, you will need really the arrows at this part, and you will really need the pistol. The game on grounded will not give any drops, and if they give a drop, it's like rare, so you will really need ammo at this part. So yeah, basic advice. If you are struggling with some specific part, you can watch my walkthrough, or send me a PM and I will answer you, or maybe upload the part that you're struggling with. And so that's everything. If you like the video, please subscribe, and hope you have a nice and smooth walkthrough to your grounded difficulty mode. So bye bye guys, take care.